on, guys? Back in the wood yard to split some wood, and I just finished picking up this wood at the tree service a couple days ago. And there's a whole bunch of white oak, there's lots of cherry, which I need for the Smoker City, and there's some sugar maple, there's a bunch of beech, and there's maybe a couple other species at most. I don't know what this stuff is. It does look like silver maple, but it's got smooth bark, and I'm not sure what that is. Can you guys tell me what that is, please? I've seen it before. It is very rare here. I mean, even the fact that it looks like, or the heartwood and the sapwood looks like silver maple, it's even brighter white than silver maple, and you can see it doesn't have the orange on the inside of the inner bark, right? But yeah, I'm not here for long. I didn't really plan to come up and split some wood. I just had to do a delivery up in this area, and I had these silver maple rounds which I was going to keep for myself at the shop, and I decided just to throw them into the boiler bin. So I just brought them here one time because the delivery I had to do was up in this area. Guys, I just got stuck coming in here because it's been so rainy, and you can see how it's all damp. Look at all this debris here, it's all damp. It's everywhere. Even this wood is damp. This wood's supposed to sell soon, and I'll show you where I got stuck. This was all nice and flat before, but I came in with all that weight, and I was actually coming in pretty slow, so that's why I got stuck. What's up, man? If I was just going through, then it would have been no problem, but all this has been flat like for the whole season. You could see how flat it is other than my tire tracks, but it used to be really bumpy before, so maybe the landlord's gonna have to get the guy to come in and smooth this out a bit. right, that was a good session, guys. So if you've seen my last few videos, the chainsaw has been cutting a little rough. This time it was a little bit smoother. As long as I keep the chainsaw from going right into the wood, then it's okay. And I'm just realizing how much of this cherry I have. There's quite a lot here. There's not much cutting to do outside of the cherry. I've cut pretty much all the beech. There's a bunch that's got to split with a splitter. I'm not sure if I have time to split though. It is Saturday evening, and it's coming up to 7 o'clock, the cutoff mark. Let's see, it's probably 7 on the nose right now, or actually 6:50 at the latest. I'll say 6:55. Look at that, 6:55 right on the nose. I guess I'm gonna start hacking up some of this cherry, and I'll put aside the sugar maple, and I'll get the cherry into the crates, make them into chunks, and bring them back to the crate over there for Smoker City. Okay, let's look what we got over here. Got almost a half a crate, and there's a lot more. There's going to be more than a whole crate, that's for sure. And I didn't really try and cut up much of that cherry because I was just trying to get rid of all this other stuff first and break that down. And the smoker wood is kind of slowed down. It's slowed down pretty much. I always have that one customer that I'm selling the smoker wood to, and that's like 500 bucks a month, so that's all right. I mean, overall, I like the numbers to be better for the month, right? Like, enough to pay the rent for here, that would be good, you know, so a little more than double that, right? But I sell a little bit of smoker wood here or there, like a couple bags here or there. But I had a whole rush this spring, and then nobody bought any. And I actually sent out a text to all my customers, or all the numbers that I saved anyway, and I told them that I have hickory. I told them that my price was raised up too, right? But I didn't hear back from anybody. But the business is really no different. I don't sell that much smoker wood. People come and they buy a bunch, and then, you know, they come back like 6 months, a year later, right? So it's not like I have lots of customers and that these people need lots of wood, you know. Actually, I sold some of the stash at the shop this morning. A guy came and he bought like 70 bucks worth of oak, right? So I pulled out a bunch of pieces, and they're all cut like this, and they were short too, so they're kind of wide and everything. And he said it wasn't the proper shapes. He needs like the regular 16-inch, but I told him this is all I have for oak right now. So yeah, the smoker wood, it still goes, you know. But there's a couple things I'm taking back to the shop, and it's kind of in preparation for next weekend. I got a bag of cherry to bring back, and there's another half a bag that I put in the container, and that's from the crate that was over there. So there's one bag behind the camera. It's going back to the shop. But these right here, this is some silver maple, and next weekend when I go up to the lake, I'm going to do a Swedish candle fire. So I got 3 of these nice pieces, and it's not centered the hole, but it's good enough. It's perfect enough to have the effect. So it's gonna be fun doing that. While I'm up there, I'll just grab some pine branches and whatnot, and then just shove them down inside with some birch bark at the bottom, and I'll get this thing going. So that's gonna be fun. I'm doing a live stream as well. I haven't been editing much. I told you guys I was catching up, and I slowed down a bit. I haven't been making much videos. It's not like I'm backed up again, you know what I mean? Today's Saturday the 29th. I'm gonna get a video out for it in the morning, and I got like maybe 2 or 3 left. So yeah, not doing much wood, guys, but like I said, I'm busy with my other work, and that's better for me, you know what I mean? I don't like the idea of not coming here and splitting wood, because I feel like I have to have more all the time, and I never get enough time to do stuff here. But it's been raining a lot too, and sometimes in the evening that really prevents me from coming here and doing work, you know. Lots of mosquitoes out as usual. Anyways, let's see what I did to the pile. You guys kind of saw it in the video earlier, but looks a lot smaller now. And yeah, I'm gonna be getting a splitter out next time and splitting some of this beech and oak and bringing them to the crates over there. And I still don't have much for next year. I really got to get on that because I have like what, another 3 months to put aside wood for next year. And it's now almost August, and people start calling me by the end of September. Not really then, but maybe 1 or 2 people, but early October. I already got an order for a bush cord, and that's from Mark from the Heavy Rescue TV show, or Heavy Rescue 401. And I'm waiting for this guy to call me for this order, and he said he wants 2 face cords, but I've only got about, it's probably a tiny bit over a face cord now, so I'll just sell him what I can. Maybe I get some more dry wood in and I add to it. So we'll see what happens with that. But this guy will call me when his company wants some more barrels, and I got to bring the barrels and I got to bring the firewood at the same time and just drop it off at the guy's house. So anyways, guys, I'll see you next time up at the lake, and I'll be doing a live stream as well. Lots of fishing and some more mosquitoes and a Swedish candle fire. So we'll see you next time, guys. Like, subscribe, share, comment, and all that good stuff.